Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time, everyone, we are going to be taking a look. Well, let's just say this. I was kind of wrong about Season 1 of Transformers EarthSpark. Turns out there is still much more episodes in Season 1. Or Season 2, I can't remember. But basically, I'm thoroughly impressed. I was thoroughly and just amazingly impressed. Yeah, so basically alright, so let's just start with the first one. Hashtag oops. And this is where we're introduced to hashtag and the other two Terrans from the Age of Revolution episodes, hashtag, Jawbreaker, and Nightshade. Hashtag is more of a geeky sort of person. She does plays a very imperative part in the two-part episode Home, but we'll gonna get to that here soon. But hashtag is amazing, and of course, like hashtag actually by accident and by pure coincidence, she scans one of the vehicles from Ghost, the organization that is working alongside the Autobot Decepticon Alliance, because, post-war and such. However, it's not really much of an alliance. We'll get to that later on, as it's revealed. But hashtag does adapt to the new vehicle. It's basically an SUV tracking vehicle, and she's able to tap into all the Wi-Fis of, like, anywhere, whether it's like at the Maltos home or even the city Wi-Fi. But the city Wi-Fi was more of a... I'll explain. But it was a nice episode, really was. Outtakes, yeah, it's basically more... It really revolves around Jawbreaker trying to find the perfect alternate mode. And he's like... He asks Megatron, he asks Elita 1, he asks Bumblebee. Heck, he even asks some of the other Terrans, like Twitch and Thrash and whatnot, saying, "Oh, when is like?" And basically, the one thing that stood out to me, at least, was Elita 1 telling Jawbreaker, "Look, when your spark says it's when your spark says yes, this is the perfect time. To scan the perfect vehicle mode. Then yeah." His toy was released. But anyway, it's so funny that he's the only Terran that's yet to scan a vehicle mode, but it somehow works. It's pretty nice and neat. And I also found it funny that this takes place and of course the main villain is actually one of the what was it here, the Aranamax, like those little scraplet little buddies there. It steals the camera. Jawbreaker destroys it, but the camera gets destroyed, but then he's able to salvage the film, and then it's a nice little cheeky episode. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Missed Connection. It was a nice episode. Really solid, really lovely and whatnot. And it really just was pretty interesting. Let's see. Security protocols. Alright. So basically, this episode, pretty much what happens, they upgrade the security system in the barn at the Maltos for the Terrans and the humans to play and, whatnot. However, because of the protocols, Nightshade accidentally sets the lockdown to, he assumes it's 10 minutes, but it's 10 hours. While that's going on, Bumblebee is on an undercover mission. He meets Breakdown. Of course, one of the Stunticons, and pretty much they race. They're going to enter a race, but all of Ghosts is in attendance. Breakdown, he sacrifices himself to save Bumblebee, which takes Bumblebee really hard. However, once the Terrans and the humans are freed, it's already too late, and they assume the worst for Bumblebee, and really, Twitch takes it really personally. I'm sorry to say, she takes it really personally, and like you can clearly see, that she's actually like shedding tears. You could see it through the reflections of her swords there. It was really powerful and whatnot. Oh yes. Going back to the misconnection episode, that's basically where Nightshade finally gets his alternate mode, and that's basically an owl. Or, no, sorry, not his, sorry. Their alternate mode, I apologize. Nightshade goes by they, them. So, and I almost forgot about it, so apologies. So, Nightshade, he finds, silly me. They find their alternate mode, which is an owl, from a deceased author from a book, which is also the same episode where we see Tarantulas. And Tarantulas works alongside Nightshade to pretty much develop some sort of cloaking technology against Ghost, but for some reason, well, not for some reason, Nightshade, they find that it's not in their interest to work alongside Tarantulas because of his deviousness. But Tarantulas does end up buying the Maltos time to escape, but Tarantulas, we don't know what happens to Tarantulas afterwards. We see him run away in robot mode, but it's assumed that he's probably captured by Ghost. So there's that. Yeah, so going back to, bare necessities. I was kind of freaked out by this episode, and I'll explain. It's a great episode. Basically, it's Mother's Day, and Twitch is trying to find the perfect gift for Dorothy. However, Robbie suggests a teddy bear, like a stuffed teddy bear, but Twitch brings in a live cub. The cub was so cute. The cub was amazing. Although Mama Bear, enters the premise and she tries to attack everyone else. However, it turns out that upon further inspection, they come across these crates of this purple goo, which ends up becoming this little monster sort of thing. It pretty much materializes into this interesting monster. So but the goo gets into the DNA of the mama bear, and she becomes possessed and acts all kind of like a Terracon for like a Terracon for Transformers Prime. All the, and how does that arachnid feel? If you know what I mean, literally has a tentacle sort of thing coming out of the tongue or the mouth. They're able to subdue the monster, or able to subdue the goo and destroy it. The cub almost dies. Robbie almost dies, but Twitch is able to atone for a mistake, and essentially they celebrate Mother's Day at the battlefield, which was pretty nice. I really liked that. It was pretty nice. Very awesome episode. Warzone was a very epic episode. Megatron reflects on the final battle. And pretty much we see the final battle from the EarthSpark perspective. The AllSpark, of course, the AllSpark. Megatron throws the AllSpark into the space bridge. Optimus Prime shoots and destroys the space bridge. That, of course, signifies the end of the war. We kind of knew that from the very start of EarthSpark. However, one of the things we did not know at the time was Shockwave, who was on Earth. He actually gets defeated by Megatron and imprisoned in a stasis pod. However, time has passed, and the stasis pod deactivates, and Shockwave reawakens. He pretty much challenges Megatron, because he believes the war is still going on. This is the end and all this. But Megatron is able to... This is interesting. Shockwave uses an immobilizer, and he pretty much freezes Twitch, Jawbreaker, and I believe, and Hashtag. And while that's going on, pretty much, I think it's, who was it? I apologize here. Mo, is able to break through the force field that Shockwave like implants while they're fighting, helps Megatron while it's going on. The other Terrans and humans are able to pretty much deactivate because pretty much Shockwave has overloaded the power core, and they pretty much like cut off all the wires, and the power core is back to normal temperature, and they're able to recover the immobilizer, free free everyone that was frozen, and Shockwave is righteously defeated by the said immobilizer and taken by Ghost and sent to the prison, which was an epic episode and really nice little story arc for Megatron. Truly, really was amazing. Really, really was. And then we come to Home Part 1 and 2. So basically, in this, Bumblebee, he gets a tip from Optimus. He gets to this battle royale sort of ring. He fights all these surviving Autobots, Decepticons. He takes on Brawl. Man, Bumblebee, he almost gets destroyed by Brawl. But Bumblebee's able to overcome him and defeat him. However, he does not know the dark reality, the dark truth behind all this. I'll explain that a little bit, but the thing is this. Grimlock shows up. Yes, Grimlock. However, we notice under his neck or chin that there's this little, like, bug attachment. And pretty much, yes, the one and only Mandroid himself. Yes, Mandroid, we all thought he perished in the final battle in Age of Revolution. Him and his little base and whatnot. But he equips himself with one of Brawl's arms and pretty much drains all of his energon, killing him. So that's the sad reality about Brawl. Unfortunately, Bumblebee himself, he gets some, because pretty much what happens is the Terrans and the humans, they're all in downtown Philadelphia, and what happens is, essentially, they get it, like, they pretty much, well, I'll just talk about this little side plot here. Nightshade saves a human, a girl from a creep, and is about to, but Nightshade is able to save the girl. I can't remember her name. I think it was, I don't know, but they become good friends. Once she's saved, the Terrans and the humans, they pretty much, they head to the Battle Royale location, which, of course, is now deserted, and because they're able to get the bug off of Grimlock, and he's back to normal, but he's not seen again. We don't know what happened to him. He pretty much, all we can know is just pretty much took off and ran for the hills. Bumblebee gets captured by Mandroid's little device, and his energon is slowly being drained by the device. Mandroid makes another bug attachment. Not Thrash. Hashtag being, wanting to stop this once and for all. She, unfortunately, falls for Mandroid's trap, and she becomes under the control of the device. Thus, they are trying to... And, of course, Mandroid is also playing mind games within the mind of Hashtag. However, despite everything and whatnot, and of course they face off a snake of the Randomex, and they're able to defeat all the Randomex. How many of them are there? There's got to be thousands, millions, trillions. God damn it. However, they're able to defeat the monster, and they save Bumblebee because, of course, he's half drained of energon at this point. So pretty much, Twitch takes charge. They're able to, and this is where the whole Thrash, or not Thrash, Hashtag taking control of the city Wi-Fi. Pretty much. She takes control of all of the human vehicles and uses them as like pylons. At this point, all of the Terrans and humans, they unite as one. They hold hands. Power friendship moment, MLP, haha. And they pretty much the power of Quintus Prime is able to shield everyone from being attacked and whatnot. Hashtag is able to break free of the control of Mandroid. Thus, he's defeated. They remove the bug off of Hashtag. They clean up the mess. Bumblebee, of course, is, thankfully they pretty much take him, they take him, back to the headquarters, and all is well that ends well. But of course, Agent Croft, she's one of the, the head of it, and Agent Schloter, I believe. They're brother and sister. I did not know this, but pretty much, Mandroid is now being powered by Energon, and pretty much, Mandroid's been working for Ghost the whole time, and essentially is welcome to use any of the Decepticon prisoners as test subjects for Mandroid's ultimate perfection body of Transformer sort of thing. But essentially, that's Home Part 1 and 2 right there, and there's, of course, there's like several more episodes left. They have yet to be decided. They have yet to be announced. But I'm really amazed. I am truly astonished by what we have seen. We've seen a lot of great ultimate moments here. Tarantulas was amazing. Really was. Really was. Had that change of heart at the end. Really was nice. We saw a lot of emotion from Twitch. Twitch was really, I could see that determination and fire within EarthSpark. Really was. Especially, yeah. But although Jawbreaker needs to find an alternate mode soon, because now would be the time. Because if Mandroid is going to play an attack, then Jawbreaker needs to find an alternate mode. I don't care if his alternate mode is a shopping cart, a bike, a stop sign, or even, I don't know, or even an NES Nintendo Entertainment System console. He has to scan a vehicle mode before the time runs out. Meaning, like what if it's in his final moments? Anyway, my point is, it was an X episode. Hashtag was pretty awesome. I mean, and her vehicle mode really serves great purpose. It was tapping into all the Wi-Fi's, and especially your introduction episode, getting used to her alternate mode, and it was quite a great scene, no matter what. We can see that Agent Schiller has a change of heart at this point. He really is. Now, of course, that photo of him at the hot dog eating contest was hilarious. But I do sense he's going to try and, make peace, and hopefully Agent Croft can see the light of day. But you never know. You never know. But all in all, this batch of episodes was amazing. I'm excited to see what happens in future episodes. Really amazing, really astonishing, and just truly amazing, and whatnot, to say the least. So anyways, guys, that is my review of the Transformers EarthSparks episodes from Season 1, from pretty much episodes 11 to 18. I will see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible with the next video, yes. So take everyone, see you soon, and a good day, and I shall catch you later. Bye-bye.